Says we're streaming live on YouTube, folks. So this is coming to you quick and it's coming to you late. It's 4:50 p.m. So the Mañana no Mas morning check-in is now the afternoon check-in today. But man, I tell you what, how was this morning? If you were one of the people that jumped on with, Tony Robbins and Dean Grazioni and all of that and just participated, it was cool because there's so many people. The comments were going so fast and the energy was high. Dean really brought it. I thought Dean told his story about getting started and overcoming some of his obstacles with dyslexia and stuff like that. He told his story and kind of worked it up to bring Tony Robbins in, and Tony, of course, knocks it out of the park and does what Tony does. And this is going to happen all week long at 11 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So, man, that was cool. It was cool to be a part of that. The other thing is the subject matter of this week's daily email that's been going out. So yesterday I sent one out. It was kind of late in the day, but I got it out yesterday. And then today, tomorrow, Thursday, they're all already set to go. And they are little short videos on the subject of humility. And it's kind of weird, right? Here I am writing this series or publishing the series for you on humility. And it's like, well, look at this guy, right? Look at this narcissist with a daily YouTube channel and daily emails. Like, he's the wise sage of it all. And that's not the case. In fact, in one of the precursors to the video that you would watch, I put in there that there's a big difference between having confidence or lacking humility, right? So there's a way to have confidence. There's a way to acknowledge your strengths without being overly prideful. And worse is like false humility or fake humbleness isn't super attractive either, right? Like you don't want to actively make yourself look like a boob, right? You want to be able to present yourself in a clear, competent, confident manner, but you also want to recognize the skill and the value of others that you interact with. And I work really hard to do that. So I hope that this messaging this week is hitting the nerve the right way at the right time, right? Like normally as I go through this content that I have and I look at ways to incorporate it into a daily message for people that are participating, I try to go, okay, this is what we did 2 weeks ago. This is what we did last week. How does this element fit in with this week? And I try to have some themes. And then there's independent emails that go out obviously as well, like when I send you guys an ebook or something like that. But in this case, I thought these videos were kind of short to the point, and I was able to promote those to you really easily this week. So I thought that would be a good way to go. I hope you like them. Here's the deal. If you guys don't give me feedback on this stuff, I don't know what works and what doesn't work. I will tell you this. The number of people that get the daily email has been growing. It's been growing slowly, but it's been growing. And that tells me that, because there's some that unsubscribe and there's some that subscribe. I mean, this is a living thing, right? This is constantly changing. But the number of people receiving it now compared to the number of people at the beginning of the year has risen. And so I'm going to keep doing this as long as there's a demand for it, as long as people want it. But I can really start hitting some content out of the park if I get more communication from you guys and you guys let me know, hey, this is the subject matter that resonated with me, or this one really hit home, or I like when you do the ebooks more than when you do the videos, or I like the videos because they're easy to watch, on my mobile phone, or whatever it is. Send me your feedback so I can make adjustments accordingly based on the feedback that I receive. It's super, super important. Now, as a little bit of housekeeping, I'll let you know that I am still looking for people to add to the Power Sport Academy. I'm sure I'm going to be making that announcement for a long, long, long time. It might never stop, right? But as the Power Sport Academy grows and as we continue to add dealers to our network, it's important that we backfill the support, right? I can't physically go visit hundreds of motorcycle dealerships all over the country. So it's important that I have people that can do that and that I'm here to, run the nurturing and reporting programs that keep that system a success. And so I am still actively looking for people around the country to represent the Power Sport Academy in that regard. And the pay structure is pretty stinking favorable. So if you're interested, hit me up. I'll send you the link so that you can see the details and apply, and we can go from there. Next on my giant list, the challenge connection. If you want to run an online challenge, if you want to watch something like Tony Robbins or Dean Grazioni, or the guy that does the funnels, Russell Brunson, and you want to see the way that like these challenges kind of happen, and you feel inspired that you want to try a challenge, I've got the platform for that. It's called the Challenge Connection. And unlike running it in some kind of a social media account where it's like a first in, first out file and things get kind of messy, I built this so that, things for activity 1 stay with activity 1, things with activity 2 stay with activity 2. Everything stays organized. People can still participate and comment back and forth, but you can also like issue homework and do knowledge checks and send mass emails and things like that through the system. And so it's a really, really cool product. It's really new to market. So you would be someone that would be, an early adopter if you're into that kind of thing. But challengeconnection.com is like the spot to be for that right now. That's pretty awesome. And then other than that, I'm just looking to make myself available to be on other people's podcasts. And I'm still looking for a couple of guests to line up to put onto the Mañana No Mas podcast. So folks, that rounds out all of my stuff for today. I hope that you have just a wonderful, killer, awesome day. I spent some time on my back trying to fix my pickup truck, which is now down at the shop getting fixed. So every now and then I got to admit defeat as well. But you know what? Live, learn, enjoy, and add value to others. It's the best we can do, right?